Hi, everybody. Welcome to 30-Day Gratitude Yoga Challenge. My name is Prema, and today is day one. So grab your stuff, and I'll meet you here on the mat. See you soon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Most of you, I know you. Some of you practice yoga with me. Some of you are new to start with me, and some are new and very old and dear friends. So we're coming together from all over. We have people from San Francisco, from Los Angeles, from New Zealand. We have people joining us, and India, all over Europe. We have people, a lot of my yoga students here from Nora, so warm welcome to you. And so many of us, are at home and we're practicing yoga at home, and I've been teaching yoga online from home. So we thought, wouldn't it be so nice just to open this up and start off the new year and invite friends and students from all over to kick off the year. And we thought gratitude seems like that's a good thing right now in the world. So we thought, let's focus on gratitude. So welcome everybody to 30 Days of Gratitude Yoga Challenge. And those of you that don't know me, my name is Prema. And warm welcome to you, more of you that just joined. Again, if you can't hear, write in the chat box and we'll see what we can do to help you. So for 30 days, we're going to come together and practice 30 minutes of yoga. And I really want to say that the focus and the intention is going to be on a gentle practice. I really feel, I know for myself at this time, it's a time to be gentle. And that's what I keep hearing from everyone. The minute they hear challenge, it's like, oh, is it going to be challenging? Well, the challenge is to cultivate a practice for 30 days. There's something about doing something for 30 days. It really gets it in your mind, in your body, and in your heart. So that's really the challenge. And coming together, I've always found that to be the best way to support ourselves and each other. So this is not to be a challenging practice. I really hope for everybody to have an experience of taking care of themselves. I know for myself right now, this is a time to be soft. So I encourage you, be soft with yourself in the practice. I have students that have practiced with me before, and some of you are new to yoga, and that is okay. We have people that are new to more experienced, and take it at your own pace, okay? Let this be your practice of taking care of yourself. Don't push. If you feel any pain, breathe, soften, and I will continue to remind you throughout the practice to take it easeful. And at the end of the practice, we'll sit for a few minutes of meditation, and then we'll close class, and then I will keep it open for a few minutes after I close for those of you that want to stay on and connect with each other. So a few tools of the trade that you can have. We did send a welcome video out to people talking about some things that you can have prepared and ready to help your practice to be more easeful. So if you have any of these things, it'd be great to have it. If you don't have it today, that's fine. You don't have to have it. You can have it in the future, the other classes. So if you have a strap, this is a yoga strap, or a long belt will do, or even a long scarf that you can open up in this way and kind of move around. We use this to help open up shoulders in a very easeful way, supportive way, and we'll be using it in other ways too. So if you don't have it, it's okay. Yoga block. If you happen to have a yoga block, it's great to have it on hand. And if you don't have one, I found that a thick book, like a dictionary, can work. And if you don't have anything like that, that's okay. It's not a necessity, just nice to have. We're actually not going to use it today, but you can have it in the future. And it's nice to have a shawl or a blanket nearby. It's wonderful after your practice to wrap up when you have your meditation practice. It just helps to keep your energy in, and you build your subtle energy with your practice every day. And it's also nice to have a blanket. So this is my blanket I'm sitting up on right now. And it's really good to have a blanket to lift up your hips as such. So when we lift up our hips, it helps to relieve tension and stress in the knees. And it also helps to create more length in the spine. So even if you can sit, without a blanket, it's really nice to have one, or you can even use a pillow. And again, these are things to help make your practice more easeful. They're not necessities, so it's not something to worry about. So let's begin by taking a nice, comfortable posture. Feel nice and easeful in your seat. And we'll begin by opening up our shoulders, opening up the hands. Feel rooted in the sit bones. And inhale, lengthen through the spine and reach up with your fingertips towards the sky. Clasp your hands together. Inhale, reach up, and exhale over to the right side. Inhale up, exhale over to the left. Come back. Let's bring our hands in front of our hearts. Honoring our practice today, we're going to begin with one Om. So let's take a deep inhale and we'll chant one Om together. Inhale. You can soften your head forward and set an intention for your class. Set an intention that supports you in being gentle with yourself, whatever that is. And let's release our hands. Let's take the right hand over to the right side. Inhale, left arm up and reach over to the right side. Inhale up and let's go to the opposite side. Inhale up and other side. Lengthen and stretch, opening up the ribs. And the other side. Inhale, reach towards the sky and soften over, feeling that openness and stretch in the ribs. And let's come back. Inhale, both hands overhead. Interlace the fingers and pop the palms up towards the sky, stretching the arms. Let's take a deep inhale and lengthen. And then exhale, round forward, chin to the chest. Inhale, reach up. Lengthen up. Exhale, round forward, chin to the chest. Inhale up. Exhale the hands down. So let's take our hands to our knees. Roll the shoulders up and back. Take a deep breath in and pop the belly forward for cat and cow while we're seated. Exhale, chin to the chest, round forward. Inhale, opening up in the chest. Exhale, round forward. Now we're going to keep our chin to the chest here. Keep the chin to the chest and take a couple of deep breaths here, rounding forward. And come back. So let's interlace our hands and bring the hands behind our neck. Open up in the elbows with a deep inhale. Exhale, round forward. Draw the elbows towards each other, chin to the chest. Inhale, open up the elbows, opening up the heart, opening up. Round forward, elbows coming forward, chin to the chest. Stay here for a couple of breaths, keeping chin to the chest, stretching the back of the neck. Extend the head up, open up the elbows. Keep your hands gently pressing in the back of your neck, and then press the back of your head into your hands. And then draw your right ear over towards your right shoulder. And then gently draw your head forward with your chin towards the chest for a nice stretch in the neck. Press the head back into the hands again. Good. Come back to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale the ear over to the left. And now gently draw the chin to the chest, drawing the head forward for a nice stretch in the neck here. And come back. Come back to center. I know so many of us are sitting at our desks and our chairs for so long. Release the hands. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Deep inhale and exhale. Wonderful. So we're going to come onto all fours. Let's come onto our mat on all fours into cat and cow here. So you want your palms to be underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath the hips. Spread the fingers on the earth. So I want to see you spread your fingers, claw the earth to help take out pressure in your wrists. And we'll take a deep inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the back, chin to the chest, press hands into the earth. And we'll do this for a few rounds. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale. And on the next exhale, let's push our hips back. Draw your toes together. Let the knees be wide, forehead to the earth. And allow yourself to soften into the earth here. Let your hips be heavy on your heels. Now take a deep inhale and expand in the back body. And exhale, softening and releasing to the earth. Another deep inhale, expanding more into your back body. And exhale, softening more and more as you release and let go. Fully accepting everything as it is right now. Fully accepting yourself in the very moment. With each breath, expand in the lungs and exhale long, softening deeper and deeper, allowing the thoughts to soften into the earth allowing the back body to soften as you drop deeper into your heart. With each breath, embracing yourself in this very moment. With gratitude for showing up. With gratitude for taking care of yourself. The next inhale, let's come up onto all fours. Walk your hands over to the right side. Lengthen through your spine and exhale, bow towards the earth. And let's come up and let's walk the hands all the way over to the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, softening the forehead to the earth. And let's come back up. Come back to all fours. You're going to do a baby cobra. Take your chin and then the chest to the earth. Roll shoulders up and back. Elbows to the side body. Press your toes into the earth and lengthen forward. Drop down to the mat. You're going to take the hands behind, interlace your hands. Press your palms, your hands into your sacrum and draw the shoulder blades onto the back here. Inhale, lengthen up through your torso. And if you can, extend the toes out and lift the legs. And inhale, extend from the core out through the toes and through the crown of the head. And release to the earth and let everything go into the mat. Place your hands under your shoulders and we'll come into a baby cobra. Inhale, shoulders up and back. Exhale, let's come back, bring hips back. We're going to come into a pranam, forehead to the earth, palms press into the earth as you stretch your hips back, lengthening through the torso. Take a deep inhale, long exhale, softening into the earth. And let's come back up to all fours. So let's take the right foot forward. So you might want to take your hand here and bring it in between your fingertips here. So we'll curl your back toes under, lengthen through your spine here. Take a couple of breaths. Deep inhale and a long exhale, sinking your hips a little more to the earth here. Lift the back foot, straightening the back leg the best you can here. And now drop the knee to the earth. Bring your hands, going to interlace your hands on top of your thighs, shoulders up and back. Soften the hips a little more into the earth here. So we have two options. You can stay here or inhale and reach the arms up to the sky. Soften the hips into the earth, lengthen to the spine and open the heart, expanding from the heart out to the fingertips, expanding from every part of you. Bring the hands back to the earth, your right foot back, come to all fours, and we'll come down to the mat again into a baby cobra. Chin, then chest, shoulders drawn back. Come back, fold forehead to the earth, and take a breath here. Inhale, all fours, and we'll bring the opposite foot forward. In between the hands. For me, it's my left foot here. So you might want to use your hand, take your foot in between your hands here. Soften the hips towards the earth here, lengthen through your spine. Deep inhale and a long exhale as you soften the hips more to the earth. Now place the hands on the earth and lift the back knee if possible, stretching all the way to your back heel. Drop the knee, bring your hands to top of your thigh. So inhale, draw the shoulders back, lengthen through the torso. So again, you can stay here or bring the arms up overhead, stretching and reaching. Let the hips drop a little more to the earth, and from the heart, reach out through the fingertips and expand in every direction. That attitude of gratitude flowing through from the heart to the fingertips. Breathe in and exhale and bring the hands down to the earth. Let's take our left knee back. We're going to soften down to the earth again. Extend the arms out in front of you. We're going to karate chop the earth here with our hands. Press the edges of the hands into the earth. Inhale, lengthen the torso forward. Keep the length in the torso. And now lift the back legs. And if you can, extend the hands out. Reach from the fingertips out to the toes. And inhale, if you can, lift and lengthen. And release down to the mat. Interlace your fingers and place your forehead on your hands. And we'll take a couple of breaths here. Deep inhale, long exhale. And let everything go. Anything you're holding on to, breathe it out and let it go into the mat. So you can extend your arms out like airplanes, palms on the earth. So I'm going to roll over onto the right side with my right palm on the earth. So my right side of my body here. Legs are stacked. Let your head fall to the earth here and rest. Brace yourself with your left hand. Now this is a deep stretch in your right shoulder. So only go as far as it feels okay for you. If there's a lot of pain, then bring your hand up more towards, more towards the sky, more towards above your head, and that will help to relieve it and also roll forward. Okay, you want to be gentle with yourself. So you can stay here. The next stage is to lift the left leg if you want to go a little deeper, and take the leg behind you and let the knee fall open. And you can move a little deeper into the pose here and into your shoulder. Deep inhale and long exhale, letting it go. And let's come back onto our bellies. And we'll do the opposite side. Extend your left arm out, palm to the earth. Roll over onto the left side. Let your head rest on the earth. Brace with your right hand in front of you. I'm going to switch to the other side. So you have your legs stacked. If you want to lift your right leg, lift it, and then bring the foot behind you to move a little deeper into the shoulder. And again, do what feels good for you. This is about taking care of you today. And breathe. And bring the leg back. And let's come back onto our bellies. Press back into all fours. And we're going to come seated. So we're going to bring our feet together into Baddha Konasana. So take your hands to your ankles. Some of you might be here, and that's all right. You got to start somewhere. And if you can, draw your heels a little towards you as your feet press into each other. So let's take our right shoulder, roll it back and take the fingertips behind. Take your left shoulder, roll it back and take the fingertips to the earth. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine here. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, see if you can press your feet into each other and the knees move away from each other towards the floor. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. And exhale, press the feet in towards each other, opening up in the hips. Another deep breath, inhale, and exhale, we'll let go. Use your hands to pull your knees together. And we're going to come onto our backs. And if you have your strap or a rope or a shawl, then take it with you. If you don't have anything, that's all right. So you're going to come onto your back. So you're going to take our right knee in and draw it into the chest. And then move it over towards the right side and draw it in. And now bring it back to center. So if you have your strap, at this time, place it at the bottom of your foot. And press the foot up into the sky with your strap or your scarf. And if you don't have one, then interlace your hands behind your leg. And then press your thigh into your hands as you stretch the foot up towards the sky. So you can do one of these options. I'll use my strap here. Pressing the foot into your strap, lengthen up through the back of your leg, the foot up towards the sky. Now we're going to take our strap in our right hand, roll your toes open towards your right, and open up the leg towards the right side. And again, if you don't have the strap, you can use your hand in the back of your thigh to support yourself as you open up. Take a deep inhale and a long exhale. Press the foot into the strap, opening up the back of your leg. And you can open up your left arm and gaze over to the left side here and take a couple of breaths. With the next inhale, bring the leg up. You can take the strap to the left hand and open it up just a little bit to the left side. You'll feel it's pretty intense. If you like, you could take your right hand and place it on your top of your right thigh. Push down a little bit as you open the leg to the left. And then let's come back. Stretch the leg up to the sky. Again, with the strap or with your hands behind your leg. Reaching up. If you want to lift yourself up and draw yourself towards your leg, you can. Otherwise, you can stay on the mat. Pulling your leg a little towards you as you press your foot up towards the sky. And we'll let go of that leg and let it fall to the earth. Now let's take the left leg. Draw the knee into the chest, squeeze it in as tight as you can. This is also very good for the lymph nodes. Now open up the knee to the left and squeeze it in towards you. And now bring the knee back to center, place the strap under your foot, or you're going to grab the back of your thigh with your hands. Press the foot into the strap towards the sky. You can feel it opening the back of your leg. To help open the back of your leg, you can hug the muscles above your knee. Engage those muscles, and that will help to open up more safely your hamstrings. Roll your toes towards the left and open the leg up towards the left side. Open up the right arm and gaze over your right arm. And we'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Deep inhale, long exhale. And let's bring the leg back to center. Switch hands. The leg cross over the body. Only as far, once your body starts resisting and saying, oh, that hurts, don't go any further. Only as far as your body wants to go today. You can gaze over your left shoulder if you like. And let's bring the leg back. Press the foot up into the strap towards the sky. If you want, you can pull yourself forward. pressing that foot towards the sky, or with your hands behind your thigh, drawing the leg maybe a little more towards you and releasing that leg to the earth. Place your strap or scarf to the side. Let everything fall into the earth here for a couple of breaths. Deep inhale, long exhale, let it all go. Deep inhale, long exhale. Breathe in love into every cell of your body and exhale it out to the world. With the next breath, let's bend our knees. Place the feet on the mat. Open up your arms wide and let your knees fall over to the right side and gaze over to the left for a gentle twist. If you want to take your right hand on top of your left thigh for a little deeper twist, you can. Deep inhale, long exhale. This is very good for helping to release tension in the belly. It's good for digestion. It's also good to help with the colon and the bowels. And let's bring the knees back and let them fall over to the opposite side. And you can take your left hand on top of your right thigh. If you want to, you can lift up both shoulders, get both shoulders on the mat here. Deep inhale, long exhale, let it all go. Breathe it out. Releasing anything that you're holding in your gut here. Let it go. Soften in the belly. And let's come back. Inhale, let's grab our knees or your thighs. Rock up. And we're going to come to a comfortable seated posture. This is where you can sit on your blanket or a pillow. We did a little longer welcoming today than we will in the other classes. So we only have about a minute for meditation today. But in the future, we will have we'll have a little longer. So let's get into a comfortable posture. Take a deep inhale and lengthen through your spine. And if you need a chair, use a chair to sit on. That's okay too. Your chair or your blanket or your pillow to prop up the hips. Lengthen through the spine. Let's draw shoulders up and back. If you like, you can have your finger and thumb touching in a chin mudra. This helps to maintain our energy. Or you can have your hands one palm on top of the other, whatever is comfortable for you. So when you're ready and your body is comfortable, close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a long exhale. So the next inhale, we're going to breathe in for the count of 5, and then exhale for the count of 5. So you can count to yourself. Inhale for 5, and a long exhale for 5. Let's do this for a few more rounds. As you become more aware of the breath coming in and out. You don't need to count anymore. Just keep your awareness on your breath. Softening with each exhale. Softening into the heart space. With each inhale, breathe in light into your heart space. And feel that light expanding from your heart with each breath into every part of your being. Till your whole body is filled with light. Breathing in light and breathing out light. You will stay here for another minute. And keep bringing your awareness back to your heart space. Breathing light in to every part of your being. Breathing it out. And envision that you're sending light to those you love. And just know that no matter where they are, that they are receiving your light and love. The next inhale, let's bring our hands in front of our hearts. Honoring ourselves with deep gratitude, thanking ourselves for taking care of ourselves. When we take care of ourselves, we're able to take care of others and those that we love. So we're going to unmute everybody and we're going to say one Om together. It's okay if you're muted, you don't have to unmute it. So in honor of this deep gratitude for ourselves and for those we love, we'll close with one Om. Take a deep inhale. From my heart to yours. Well, thank everybody for joining our first class. It was so wonderful to see you all. Short and sweet. So next class is the same time, same place. And we will have the recording sent out to people that if they miss the class, and if anybody wants to stay on and has anything to say that they want to share or say, connect with anyone, you're welcome to stay on. Otherwise, namaste and see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
I'm grateful
Thank
for
you.
you.
Thank you.